It's like, what do you mean? Your partner tells you that they need something, and you're dismissive,
Yeah.
and like that's just not what you're supposed to do. And so I wanted to bring this up, to be honest, because I'm surrounded by a lot of men who are either articulating um in their words, or articulating in their actions, that they're going to to their wives, to their girlfriends, and to their mothers, to their sisters, and articulating this desire to take a break, or this pain that they're carrying, and receiving a lot of responses of, well, you're a man, you'll be okay, or suck it up, you'll be fine, or, well, this is what we need, and this is what our family needs, so you're gonna have to just get over it.
Mm.
And they're saying, a lot of the men who I'm around, directly and indirectly, are like, look, we're doing the work. We're not, I'm gonna use some of their language, we not none of these Negroes, except for they gonna say Negroes, who aren't taking care of our families, who aren't going to work, who aren't trying to love on our spouses. We're doing all of that, and we ain't out in these streets doing, we're actually trying. And to be met with, oh well, is not good enough. And I
No, it's not good enough. That's not good enough
I'm
at
not
all.
prefacing this by saying, and they're like, listen, I'm literally going home begging for food, sex, attention, conversation that doesn't go to an argument, and every time it's met with the same thing. And so I'm saying, like, and they're like, look, this is there. A lot of them are like, I'm to the point where it's like, F it. I'm just going. It's easy for me to just to go take my ball and go down the street.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I get that. I get that the feeling. Obviously, I get the feeling, but there are repercussions to that. So what can we do to better position ourselves where we can receive, where we can be receptive to hearing our men tell us, "I am tired.
Mhm.
I am in an unhealthy place. I am reaching out to you to saying that, listen, I don't have a problem showing up and being a good husband. I want to do that, but I need a break."
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's the frustration that I see quite often.
No, that's real. That's rough. That's unfortunate to hear that that's being said. And I can honestly, mm, uh, yeah, we as women, yeah, this is when we have to own this. This is one of those things. Like I have thoughts as far as to how we've gotten to this place,
Mm-hmm.
but I also know that as a collective, we as women know better, and we have a much clearer and more comprehensive understanding of what the toll that it takes on men to do what they do, and that it is not so much of that's man stuff, that's just what you're supposed to do, suck it up, man up, all of those things, where that is, it's just not healthy. Like it's just not healthy. Like it is an abusive thought process to me. I felt it for a very long time. And after I've had some conversations with some men like what you just mentioned, that take care of their families, that stand, that are willing to have the conversations, that show up and do the things, and are still trying to show up as full whole humans that can still provide that emotional reciprocity that we say that we need, um that say those things are harmful. So like I get it. I'm now a complete, I've always felt some type of way about it, but like after seeing it in action, I'm a believer. And I honestly don't have any, well, y'all need to, or if you did this, like, even though I have those because they could be true, with what you've just stated, that's not that.
Right.
We if that is the conversation that is happening, I'm hoping some of these women that have shared some of this is listening. If your man is coming to you and tells you that he needs a break, that he is tired, that he is breaking, that he is not feeling clear, like he is drowning, those are all triggers. Those are all words that you would instantly remember if you were to walk in and see your husband not your husband anymore? Those would be things, those conversations, that deflection, that disregard, that instant, all of those things would come to your mind immediately if you were to walk in on your man and he has done something, he has harmed himself, if he is no longer that person for you. The last thing you would say to yourself at that moment is, he should have manned up. He was weak. That's not what you're going to say. It's not what you're going to say. So if you listen now, you can save yourself a lot of stress and heartache later, because that's the extreme, but it's really not. it's really not as extreme and far-fetched as we might think it is, because these men have been telling us in so many ways that they are tired. They are tired.
Yep.